Hello and welcome, Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And today I'm excited to bring to you the Astrological Cosmic Energy Forecast deck for January 27th through February 1st of 2020. I have already pre-intuitively pulled the cards for us, so they're already pulled out. Just gonna read them as we go along, but I like to remind you, if you haven't already done so, please view the navigation forecast, which allows you to choose one card out of 6, but also remembering all 6 cards come together and tell a story, but that one card is going to be your navigation card to help you navigate through the week for this week with your astrological forecast. Also, if you do not know what your moon and rising sign is, you can go to astro.com to find out that information and to apply all your signs, your moon, rising, and sun sign into this forecast for you, or you can just use your sun sign with your navigation card. Either way will work. So today we're actually going to start off the traditional way, starting with Aries, where usually I start with the current month that we are in. But I'm going to go to the tradition, so we're going to start with Aries. So our first card that's going to show up for Aries is all about change. So this is your week to devote time in changing something, whatever that might be. You might want to change the furniture in your room. You might want to change the way your look is. You might want to change the color of your hair. You might want to do a makeup change. But this is the week to change something, no matter how small or big it may be. This is your week to do just that. Also, when we think about the chakra associated with this change, is the throat chakra. So perhaps maybe it's even the way you're changing the way you communicate or how you communicate and listen to others. Thinking about the number 5 energy, which is all about how we do change, brings you into freedom. And that freedom may very well show up as unpredictable. So knowing that this week, as you do implement changes, be mindful that things may not go as consistently and as in order as you may like it, which is the unpredictability. But know that the change is definitely good. It's going to help you redirect your energy, change your frequency as well. So keep that in mind for this week for you Aries. So we're going to move into Taurus. Taurus, this is a fun card for you, fun week for you. And we're very close to Valentine's. We're about, I think, 2.5 weeks away from Valentine's. So who knows? There's engaged coming in this week. So if you are Taurus, for the week of January 27th through February 1st, you have the possibility of getting engaged. There's a proposal coming your way. And again, just as the Aries card, this is all about the throat chakra. The communication. Of course, when there's a proposal, there's lots of conversation. And 2 and 7, that 2 is the partnership. The 7 is taking time to really connect with each other and reminisce on how you got together, how you got to where you are, and what your future is going to look like for the two of you as you get engaged, bringing you into that 9 energy, which is about a transformation, very similar to the Aries card, which is all about a change. Transformation is based on changes. So Taurus, this is your week to get engaged. So there's going to be a handful of you carrying a new ring on your finger. So congratulations ahead of time. Now, for those Tauruses who are already engaged or who's not in a relationship, this is your week to get engaged into socializing as well. So if you are not in a relationship yet, this is your week to get out there and engage in socializing, get involved in socializing, do social events so you can perhaps get to that place of getting engaged. So Gemini, this is your week for spiritual guidance, to sit quietly and connect on a higher level. Perhaps there's been questions you've been looking to get answers to. This is your week for it. So sit quietly and allow yourself to connect on a higher level. And also be mindful that spiritual guidance does show up in many forms. You may connect with a mentor. You might hear somebody on the bus or train whisper something or say something to somebody else. And that message may just be for you if your ear catches it. Know that as you do get the spiritual guidance, it is going to help your heart center become lighter and you're going to feel more at ease. The number associated is 3 and 4. So obviously the 3 is about the communication that you are having with the spiritual guidance. The 4 brings you into a new foundation as you do connect on a higher level with your spiritual guides, bringing you into a 7, which was very similar to the previous card. So this is your time to sit quietly and reflect on what it is you're looking for guidance for, and then just be open to hearing the guidance you're going to be receiving. So Geminis out there, this is all about really connecting on a higher level and gaining some perspective, gaining some guidance and support on what it is you've been looking for. So you have to be alert this week. This is not a week to be distracted. This is a week to be alert because your spirit guides are going to be out there helping you. As we move into the Cancer energy, Cancer is one of my favorite signs. Happens to be my rising sign. So Cancer, what do you guys need to hear? Cancer, this is your week for clarity, which sounds similar to the Taurus because, again, Taurus energy is all about the spiritual guidance. The Cancer energy is about, this is clarity week. This is where you're going to gain some clarity. This is where you're going to get the light bulb effect. This is where you're going to be able to really come into ease. And that ease is going to tap right into the heart center, helping you to feel more confident and feel more self-nourishment is what I'm hearing as you step into the clarity. So be mindful that you're going to get some answers you've been looking for. You know, they're going to show up and they're going to help you feel more secure and more self-love and unconditional love as well. Moving into your number, which is 2 and 9. So that 2 is, of course, the partnerships that you're going to be receiving the clarity from. And that 9 is a completion, a transformation, which makes sense to clarity. Something is transforming, something's going to change, helping you to move into that space of having answers. And when we think about 2 and 9, you have an 11 energy, which is connecting with yourself on a higher level and connecting with your spirit guides and higher power so you can gain the clarity that you've been looking for. So it's a great a great week for Cancers for clarity, similar to the Taurus. Moving into your Leo energy. So Leo, love it, Leos. Love it. Leo, this is your week for love partnerships, which is very similar to our Taurus guys. So lots of love going on this week, which is so interesting as we are moving into February's energy. That 2 energy for that matter. We're not quite there yet. We're just a couple of days away, but we're getting there. So for you Leos out there, this is your week of love partnerships. So really indulge more in your love and begin to show your love on a much deeper level. Communicate your love, which is the throat chakra. Really allow yourself to be transparent and say, I love you to as many people as you can, especially your partner. And if you do not have a partner, again, this is your week to go out and socialize so you can find that partner. This is a great time to socialize and make that connection. Moving into 6 and 3. So 6 is as we go into a love partnership, that's obviously going to help you heal, nurture yourself. And that 3 is about how we are communicating in the love partnership. Moving into a 9 energy, which seems to be a pattern here. 9 is about there's a transformation coming in as we move into the love partnership. So Leo, this is a fun week for you. So get out there, get dressed up, go socialize if you are single so you can find your partner. And if you are in a relationship, this is a really great week to be transparent, speaking your truth and allowing you to engage in that love conversation. Moving into my other favorite sign, Virgo, which is my daughter's sign. Virgo, this is your week for family. This is your week to get together with family. Spend time with those that you haven't been able to spend time with. You know, whether it be your parents, your sisters, your brothers, uncles, friends, whatever it has, but family time. Family matters to you this week. This is a very important time for you to connect with family. And it does open your heart to help you heal, getting a better and closer connection to perhaps somebody in your family that you haven't been the closest with this week. So use this time to really heal a family matter, something close to the heart for that matter, or the matters of the heart is what I'm actually hearing. And the number here is 1 and 5. So that 1 is all about you. The 5 is about the changes you're going to be enduring by making that connection with a family member, equaling out to a 6, which by making the connection with the family member, you are not only healing yourself, but you're healing the other person you're making the connection with. So Virgos, this is a learning experience for you, but a very powerful one. Moving into our Libra energy, those of you who are Libras out there, Libra, this is your week of creativity. So tapping into your creativity. How can you use your creativity? How's it going to show up? Is it going to show up through dancing, through singing, through drawing, through painting, through writing, through cooking? How does your creativity show up? Because by creating something, it's going to help you really step into your solar plex, which allows you to tap into your intuition, and it allows you to feel more secure with yourself. And the number here is 66. So it is a master number of your creativity is going to help you heal on a higher level. Moving into that 12, which brings you into a 3. That 3 is all about the communicating and the creating. So a powerful week for Libras out there to create. Excuse me. Moving into Scorpio. Scorpios, what's in store for you? Scorpio, this is your week to work on karmic completion. So what karmic energy have you been holding on to? Excuse me. What karmic energy have you been holding on to? This is your week to complete that. It's coming to an end. So whatever comes to mind when you think about karmic energy, that's the actual focus. That's what you're going to be letting go of. And in order to let go and really work on karmic completion, it's very important to stay grounded. So connecting with your root chakra. And as you connect with your root chakra, you begin to focus in on that energy of completion. Something that you've had a pattern with, had a cycle with, and you've learned a lesson. So now it's time to let it go. Moving into that new opportunity, which is your 1 energy. So Scorpios, a real powerful week for you. And if you've done your homework, you've learned a lesson, you now have a testimony. So congratulations. All right, moving to our Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is your week of healing. So what can you do to heal? Perhaps maybe a yoga, massage, some essential oil aromatherapy, a manicure, pedicure, Reiki treatment. But this is your week to heal. Maybe just resting, getting a little extra sleep. But healing is definitely what you're supposed to be doing this week. Because as you go through the process of healing, you're going to allow your body, mind, and spirit to rest and recharge itself to get you ready for what's coming in the upcoming days and weeks. Moving you into your heart center of self-care. And self-care falls under the category of, again, massage or mani-pedi, getting your hair done, essential oil, aromatherapy, Reiki treatment, chiropractic treatment, whatever it is that falls under healing for you, even a bubble bath, but something that's going to bring some self-care into your practice. And the same for the men out there. So whatever it is that you can indulge in for self-care, this is your week to do that. You've been through an intense couple of weeks, couple of months, you need to recharge. And the number here is 6, so it is letting you know it's definitely time to nurture yourself. And as you nurture yourself, you are going to be a much better caretaker and much better healer. Because you must fill your glass up fully and let whatever falls out come out and help others. Whatever's inside your glass is for you. So it's healing time for the Scorpio energy. Sagittarius energy. Moving into Capricorn. Capricorns. Now remember again, as we go through this process, that you're also applying your moon and rising sign into these cards and remembering your navigation card as well. So you may have anywhere between 3 to 4 cards that you're going to be working with to help you tell the story. And if you do remember all 6 cards from that navigation forecast, that itself tells a story as well. So bringing all that together, but using that one card that you chose from the 1 to 6 to be your main navigation GPS card to guide you through your astrological forecast for this week, which is what the cards are for today. So moving into our Capricorns. Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorns. Capricorn energy. Capricorn, your energy is upside down. It's in reverse, so it means there's a little bit of resistance here, but it's also really important for you to hear this. And the card is all about the Queen and King. So how are you showing up? Are you stepping into your role as a queen or king? And are you in a relationship where you're being respected as a queen or king? And if you're not in a relationship, what boundaries have you written down? What are your projections out there in reference to who you would like to attract as your queen or king? When we think about this chakra here, it is your sacral chakra. So this is really about confidence and being reborn, and allowing yourself to step into that space of feeling as though you are a queen or king. Your number here is 2, so obviously this is about a partnership. So this is your week to really connect on a higher level with your partner, should you have one. And if you do not have a partner, this is also your week, such as it was for Taurus and also our Leo energy. This is your week to go out and socialize so you can attract your queen or king. So that's your week. That's your energy for this week. So this is not a week for you to be sitting home crocheting or watching the game. This is your week to get out and socialize, should you be single. If you are in a relationship or married, this is your week just to be able to be more transparent in your relationship and really allow yourself to respect your queen and king in the relationship, and have a rebirth with your relationship for that matter. Cleanse the energy of the relationship and just bring in some new things to your relationship this week. Moving into our Aquarius energy. Aquarius folks, here we go. Aquarius, this is letting you know that your heart center needs some healing. You've been walking around with some heaviness, and it's really important to let the heaviness go. Release whatever heaviness you're holding on to, whether it be sadness, grief, frustration, anger, whatever it may be. And it's really important that you find yourself a Reiki practitioner, to get yourself a Reiki treatment to help move the energy around. So it's very important that you get yourself a Reiki treatment. If not a Reiki treatment, find yourself a massage therapist who works on a much deeper level to help you get the energy to move, the chi to move. The 00s are all about the potential and choices that you do have, that you can be making. You are not limited, you are not stuck, and you have many choices that you can choose from. So Aquarius, that's your energy for this week. You really want to work on your heart center, letting go of the heaviness, and finding yourself a Reiki practitioner to help you get the energy to move this week, because you may have some stagnant energy that needs a shift. And also a really good cleansing, perhaps with some white sage, cleansing your own aura and then cleansing the space that you are living in as well, to just get things to move and activate. So that's for Aquarius, which is one of my other signs, which I am a moon Aquarius. Moving into Pisces, which is my favorite sign as well, is my sun sign. And Pisces, I love the fact that we're ending off the last card with this card. And that's financial abundance. So this is your week for financial abundance. This is your week to create financial abundance. This is also your week to perhaps receive an unexpected check, a check that's just going to show up out of nowhere. Perhaps like if you're an entrepreneur or a coach or trainer, whatever it might be that you're self-employed, you may get an unexpected client ringing on your door, potential client looking to sign up on a contract, and it's going to be something financially worthwhile for you. So you're a week of financial abundance. Also, this is a good energy for you to connect with your third eye and start to create financial abundance into your life. How do you see financial abundance? How does financial abundance feel to you? Do you feel worthy enough of having financial abundance? And if there is any form of resistance surrounding financial abundance, perhaps it's time to cut the cord on that energy so you can allow yourself to receive and know that you're worthy of financial abundance. When we think about the number 1 and 7, obviously it's all about you. And that 7 energy is sitting quietly and perhaps meditating on literally planting a tree, which is a money tree, and knowing that every leaf that goes off that tree is some form of a $sign, $5 sign, something that's going to represent abundance in your life. And know this is your financial abundant week. So have fun with it and just be creative. Find creative ways to bring unexpected finances into your life this week. So this is the forecast for January 27th through February 1st of 2020. Reminding you again that if you do not know your astrological signs for your rising and moon sign, you can go to astro.com and get all your information so you can combine your sun, moon, and rising sign into this forecast using also your navigation card that I posted yesterday. And between those 4 cards, you'll have a beautiful story to help you navigate through this week, to give you a general idea of what you can be doing and what you might want to put off from doing, because you want to really focus your energy on where the energy is the most vibrant for you. So again, for Aries, it's all about change. Taurus, it's about getting engaged. Gemini, it's spiritual guidance week, connecting with your spirits. We have Cancer, it's your week of clarity. You're going to gain some insight this week. Leo, we're looking at love partnerships. Then we're looking at Virgo. This is your week for family, connecting with someone who needs to feel some forgiveness from you. We're looking at Libra. This is your creativity week. Then we're looking at your Scorpio. Scorpio, this is a week of karmic completion. So you've been working on patterns. You've changed the patterns. You're taking the test. You've passed the test. Now you have a testimony. Then we have our Sagittarius, which is your week of healing. Healing. Then we have our Capricorn. This is your week of Queen and King. So get out there and socialize if you're not already involved with somebody. And Aquarius, this is your week to really focus on a healing treatment. And know that you have many, many options and opportunities and choices that you could be making. You're not stuck. And Pisces, your week of financial abundance. So this is an amazing week for January 27th through February 1st. Enjoy the week. I do look forward to connecting with you next week with the Astrological Cosmic Energy Forecast. Till then, enjoy. Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne coming to you from Queens. Have a blessed night or day wherever you are.